Hello YouTubers and welcome back. Today we're doing an unboxing video. So let me show you what I just brought back. Okay. Okay, so today we got Pyrus, Fangzor, darkess tertium, and ventus with a few new Bakugans. So let's get to the unboxing. I'll start with darkess tertium. Okay, so we have a Baku core, and it's 150 Gs with a damage rating of 1. Then we got a battle point of 600. And another one of these, and with an extra 3 damage with haos and Pyrus. Next we got this, which is 100 battle points and 3 damage to a darkess or aqus Bakugan. A minus 400 battle point, a trap core, and a shield that's worth 150 battle points. So let's get to the okay, so the Bakugan I just brought out is arules Mantinoid. Next, I actually got haos Pegatrix. Then, for the next Bakugan, I'm getting out darkess tertium, the darkest Bakugan. So damn it. Sorry, YouTubers. It's actually being a bit hard because this Bakugan is actually an Ultra Bakugan, which is different than core Bakugans. Alright. You might need to have a look at this to see what kind an ultra Bakugan can do. So I might need another one too. Bakugan Brawl! Bakugan Brawl! Yep. Yes, YouTubers, you saw that. Ultra Bakugans can jump. Like one of the oldest Bakugans, known as Baku Sky Raiders, as I correctly remember them. So, for the arules mantanoid, so first you pop the head down for arules mantanoid. And then curved it up like this. And as for haos pegatrix, you just simply fold the head, curl up the legs, retract the tail, and close up the wings. Now that we got darkest tertium and arules mantanoid and haos pegatrix out of it, let's get to their character cards, and with any chance, maybe some actions or flip cards. Okay. So, I got haos pegatrix, which its status says it's worth 200 battle points and 2 damage. And the next one I got is arules mantanoid. And as you can see, it doesn't have any effect. It's a normal Bakugan. Well, a normal Ultra Bakugan at least. Then, finally, we got darkest tertium Ultra. And as you could see, its battle point is 500 and worth 3 damage. So, let's see if we got any flip cards. Nice. Okay, where can I find a... Oh, here's an English one. The action card that I have is called Wing Cutter. Now, according to this card, says it gives a 600 battle point boost. Domination. If your Bakugan holds the most Baku core, return this to your hand. That can be a very useful card. Next, I have Repel Outsiders. Now, according to this card, it can negate the battle damage of any non-ventus Bakugan. That can prove useful. Oh, and next I got is Tainted Touch. Now, according to this card, it gives 2 damage to the darkest Bakugan. But you may have to discard a card for 7 damage as well. And I have 2 more of them, if you're wondering. So, now that we got those out of the way. Oh, and by the way, for every Bakugan that you're buying at the supermarket, you can get one of these. They come in every package, so you can keep track of all the Bakugans that you just bought. So, now let's get down to package number 2. So, let's see what we got in here. Oh, the Bakugan I just got out is Haos Mantinoid. Another Mantinoid Bakugan. And just like before, all you have to do is roll up the head and close its upper body to the lower body so it can be properly closed. And the next one I got is arules Nilius. So to close this Bakugan up, all you gotta do is roll up its legs, close 2 of its heads, then finally close their wings against the 2 heads. Now to get hold on, subscribers. Hold on, YouTubers. I'll be right back. Let's see. Here they are. Hey, Philip! Stop ruining my video! Jeez. What you just heard from her, don't hear what she just said. Cal is being a prick. But anyway, let's get back to it. Now, the Bakugan that I just got out is Pyrus Fangzor Ultra. So, to close this Bakugan up, I believe... Sorry. Cal's being a prick again. Now, let's see. To close this Bakugan up, I believe that you close its tail, close its body fangs there, close its head, then finally close its head. Now, there are some people that calls them bronto disease or whatever, is because of its shape. But if you look at the arrow, you can roll it exactly where you're meant to roll it on. So, it doesn't, well, accidentally roll into the other direction. But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to their Bakugans. Move that out of the way. So the first Bakugan is a minus 100 battle point. It may not seem like much, but if you use this, then you might increase your damage rating, giving you a huge advantage. The next one I draw was a Bakugan that's worth 150 battle points with 2 damage. The next one I got is an ordinary Bakugan that's worth 100. The shield. A Bakugan with a battle point of 100 and 3 damage. And next is a Bakugan of minus 3 damage. Then finally, a Bakugan that's worth 500 minus 1 damage. So, if you want to see how he rolls, then let's get started. Okay, Bakugan, brawl. Yep, just saw that. He can also jump. And now, let's move on with their character cards, but also their action and flip cards. So let's see what we got. I got another one of those lists, and it also gives you an official rule book, so you know how to play. The card that I got is Arules Nilius, a Bakugan that has 5 damage and 500 battle points. He may be useful in one of your Bakugan brawls, and he doesn't have an effect, so he's a normal core Bakugan. The next one I draw is Pyrus Ultra. Now, he's a Pyrus Bakugan of 400 battle points and 4 damage. And just like Nilius, he's also a normal Ultra Bakugan, so he doesn't have an effect. And lastly, Haos Mantinoid. Now he's a normal core Bakugan, and he doesn't have an effect. He has a 500 battle point and 2 damage. I guess he may save your butt in a few brawls. Now, the one I got is Lava Boost, a card that gives Pyrus Bakugans an extra 900 battle points. And just like before, I have 2 more in my hands for each copy. Now, let's see. the card that I got is known as Haos Blocken. Now, it's a very unique flip card. If you're drawing this during your damage phase from your opponent in battle, then you can play this for free because every card has its own amount of damage. Well, actually their own amount of energy. And this one's 0, so you can play it for free. Now then, the card that I got is Dream Illusion. A card that gives a Haos Bakugan an extra whopping 1100 battle points. And I also got 2 more of these in my hand. Now then, now that we got them out of the way, let's move on to the main course. Now then, let's see what I got. The next one I got is, come on, here. The Bakugan I just got out is Pyrus Trucks of the Fire faction. He's a Bakugan that's, you know, a dinosaur of that sort. But since we got to him, let's say hello to a Haos Bakugan. There you are. This is Haos Hydros. He's the Haos Bakugan of the Light faction. And he might be a good pick for your team. So, let's get to the next one so we can get to their character cards and action and flip cards. So, the next one I want you to meet is Ventus Garganoid. He's from the Earth factions. Now to close him, you must fold his legs and close them between his head. But I guess that you'll have to close his head down first. Next, you fold his arms and you get his tail and start folding it around his head too. Then you close the wings, then finally close the tail in order to fold him into a ball. Now, just as before, he is an ultra Bakugan, so let's see. Now you saw that one, definitely, probably. So, yes. He flips just like the other Ultra Bakugans. And now, let's get on to their Baku cores. So, the one I got is a damage rating of 2. Next, a shield that has a Baku core that's worth 400 battle points to a Pyrus or Haos Bakugan. Next is a Baku core that has a slight disadvantage of 200 battle points, but a very good damage rating of 5. Next, I got a Baku core that's worth 1 damage and 150. And just like before, same Baku core. Then, a Baku core that's worth 650. Then finally, a Baku core that's worth 150 and 1 damage. So, now that we got that, let's move on to their character cards, action and flip cards. Now then, I got Haos Hydros. Now he's actually an effect Baku core, and what makes him special that he can actually increase the amount of energy that your cards require with 1 energy more. So let's just say that you want to activate this action card for a total energy of 5. But since that Haos Hydros is on the field, he can increase the amount of energies that you would require. And I got 2 more of them right here. Next is Piercing Scream, which that would decrease the total amount of battle points by 400 for a total cost of 2 energies. That can be a very good effect. Let's see. Here it is. The card that I got is Pyrus Trucks. Now, with this card, if you won the battle, you get an extra 1 energy. And the card that I got is Pyrus Strike. Now with this card, you get to give your Bakugan an extra 3 damage. But if it's a Pyrus, then you get double the amount as well. Now, Ventus Garganoid Ultra. He's a Bakugan of 400 battle point and 3 damage. Oh right, I forgot. I didn't say anything about their Bakugan battle power or damage. Haos Hydros is 3 damage and 200, while Trucks is 500 and 1 damage. So, Garganoid Ultra of the Ventus faction is a normal effect. So, frankly, that's all he got at the moment. Next, I got the action card of reflection rays. I can increase the amount of energies with every haos Bakugan that's on my team. So if I had 3, then I would increase the amount by 3. So, basically, that's all for today. Now, remember to like the video and to subscribe. And if you like, share a... Oh, I'm doing a video. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah. Now, remember to like and subscribe to this video. And remember to share to all your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!